What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2Times, and we back with another episode of Hood Tales. Before I start, be sure to like, comment, share, watch the video to the end, subscribe if you're new to the fam. Let's get right into it. Over the last few years, the world has been in a pandemic that at first left many Americans stuck and not knowing how they would survive. A lot of small businesses went under, some companies lost employees and money. Amongst all the struggle, the government decided to come up with a loan program for struggling companies in America. The Paycheck Protection Program, or PPP Loan, is a way for failing companies to keep their doors open, pay employees, and go on with business as usual until the world gets back on track. But rather than people didn't know or just didn't care, some people applied for the loan without reading the terms or without actually having a business. Even if they did have a business, they failed to realize once the government gives you money that they have the right to track it and make sure it's going to the right place. Or in some cases, you will be responsible to pay it back. But some people looked at it as free bands, an easy come up to fund their lifestyle. On this episode of Hood Tales, we will be discussing a man named Maurice Fayne, or Arkansas Mo. 38-year-old Mo starred in Love and Hip Hop Atlanta as seasoned cast member Karlie Redd's fiance. Mo, who had a trucking company, a business on the side, went to different states to network and find investors to help with his trucking company to make the business grow. With investors' money in hand, things seemed to be looking up for Mo, but allegedly the money wasn't going into the company at all. Sources allege Mo used the bread to fund an expensive lifestyle for himself from 2013 to 2020, allegedly spending investors' money all over, including spending $5 million in a casino in Oklahoma. With these moves, that's considered in the business world a Ponzi scheme or fraud in their investors. As Mo was doing his thing, he also decided in April 2020 to submit an application for a PPP loan. In the application, Mo applied for $3.7 million in funds, alleging his company had 107 employees and an average monthly payroll of $1.5 million, alleging the money would be used to maintain his payroll, make mortgage payments on the company, and more. But allegedly, once the loan was approved, Mo spent $40,000 on back child support, $50,000 for restitution owed in a previous fraud case, $65,000 in cash withdrawals, $85,000 for custom-made jewelry, $136,000 to lease a Rolls Royce, $230,000 to associates who allegedly helped with the Ponzi scheme, and over $900,000 to start a new business in Arkansas. But with that kind of money being spent, of course the feds were watching Mo and seeing exactly where the money was going, accusing Mo of defrauding more than 20 people in the initial investment for the trucking company and using government money to fund his lifestyle. Once charges was brought up, Mo was convicted on May 11, 2021 after pleading guilty on the charges. He was sentenced to 17.5 years in a federal prison in order to pay back almost $4.5 million to victims in the case. Some people live life on the edge, or some people just like to gamble for a better life. A lot of people have been getting caught up in the PPP loans. I understand wanting to live a good life. That's what we all strive for. But when you are directly dealing with the government, you gotta at least try and make it look good. Don't fall for the okie doke. People have been struggling through these hard times, and some got loans and was able to stay afloat to start a business, but some people just want to stunt and be the man for a minute. But in the end, they are definitely coming. The government are the biggest gangsters. We can't finesse them. So remember, we gotta succeed, not to fail, so we won't be just another hood tale. Man, it's a crazy story, man. Like I said, you know, I don't really watch Love and Hip Hop, but you know, Mo was on Love and Hip Hop with Karlie Redd. You know, I think that was her fiance or ex-husband or something like that. But bro had a legit trucking company, but I guess the company was going under when he decided to go get some money from the investors to keep the company afloat. But once they investigated, they realized the money wasn't going into the company, the investors weren't getting their money back, and Mo was just MIA living his lifestyle. So That's a bold move though. From 2013 to 2020, that means he had ran off on the plug and was on Love and Hip Hop. So these people who allegedly gave him the money was able to sit here and watch him on Love and Hip Hop living his life. So I know they was mad. But then if that wasn't enough to apply for the PPP loan, $3.7 million, and not do right by that, I don't know, man. I don't know what people be thinking, like when it comes to the government and taking that kind of money. This ain't $30,000, $20,000. You talking about $3.7 million. They coming. You feel me? I was laughing because I said at least bro paid his child support. You feel me? Like at least he did that. But at the end of the day, man, it really don't make sense to go get all this money, live it up for a few years, and go to a federal prison for 17 and a half years, what you gonna do majority of that time. But I mean, like I said, man, some people like living on the edge. Some people like taking risks. And I guess it was worth it to them. You feel me? We all want a better life. We all want nice things in life. We all want to take care of our family. But at what cost? A lot of people getting caught up with this PPP stuff. You know, some people get away with it. Some people don't. But you gotta think about it. If you one of them people that get caught, it's this little bit of money. He ain't get a little bit of money, but some people getting like 50,000, 60,000. That ain't a lot of money. It might sound like a lot, and it's sad because, you know, I know with my people, you feel me, we struggle so long that as soon as we feel like we can get a come up, no matter what we gotta do to get it, we try to go get it, not think about the consequences, because we just want to live a better life. But in most situations, I don't think that was the case. I think bro was already good. I think he probably had some bread, not the kind of bread he wanted, but he wanted more bread. Then he was down here in Atlanta. That's just how I go down here. It's like everybody gotta be fresh. Everybody gotta have the nicest cars. Everybody trying to live above their means. So it be like that, man. But for y'all thinking about getting a PPP loan, if you ain't got no legit business or trying to start a legit business at least, I wouldn't even mess with it, man. It ain't even worth it because I know y'all seeing everybody getting jammed up. He ain't the first person. He probably ain't gonna be the last person. I feel like it's a setup. You feel me? They baiting people in. You gotta let them know where that money going. Who want the government in their business at all times? You feel me? But hey, man, y'all know how it go. But yeah, this is another episode of Hood Tales, man. Y'all already know. Be sure to like, comment, share the video, subscribe if you're new to the fam. I appreciate the love and support. You feel me? Be sure to hit that like button. Definitely love y'all, fam. I'm out.